Well, hello there. I'm the Old Growler, Pete LaFrance, and this is Meeting Expectations. Today, we're the guest of Fred Dex, Master Sommelier, and we are going to be trying something called Kung Fu Ballet Series Clown Shoes Brewing Company. Their origin story, India Pale Ale, aged in bourbon barrels. So we've got an India Pale Ale aged in bourbon barrels. Take a look at the label there. That's what we're looking at. And the story on this one, oh boy, I tell you, I'm going to put it down in the description box because it is a long thing that has nothing to do with actual beer, but a story. Okay, let's see what the beer is. It's a 1 pint, 3.2 fluid ounces, 9.75% alcohol by volume. So we've got a high test. And it says,
2 for the price of 1.
Our mission to produce beer without pretension while being free and a little crazy. Brewed and canned by the Clown Shoes Beer, Boston, Massachusetts, and Windsor, Vermont. Now folks, with a little research, you'll probably find out that there's only one brewery that has breweries in both Windsor, Vermont and Boston, and that is Harpoon. So I'm willing to bet that folks from Harpoon are sneaking this out.
Okay. Practice for you?
Yep. Well, what are we going to expect here? I mean, this is an India Pale Ale aged in bourbon barrels. Now, it doesn't give us any IBUs on here. But what it does is it's got a sneaky little computer thing here that they're making us guess. All right, we'll find out. So, India Pale Ale in bourbon
70,
barrels.
80.
I'd say probably 8% ABV.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that. But
IBU 70, 80.
IBU, yeah, I'm willing to bet up above 80. But that's, again, we'll have to. I'll check it out and we'll put it down in the description box. Well, crack it open.
Crack it open. Let's see here, folks. This is the sound of success.
For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who have been here before, it's good to see you again.
And a nice, beautiful pour to the side.
Oh, look at that.
And then we give a little bit of that beautiful head.
Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell button. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. That's a good-looking beer.
Look at that.
It's certainly
almost like a cherry amber color.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that.
For an IPA, that's a really interesting color.
And it's got a nicely knit head.
Well, that's my pour.
It is. It is. Okay. Well, the first nosedive. Boy, that's a funky kind of a.
Nothing I expected. There's
that's a lot of hop there, but I'm not too sure what hop that is.
There's like soy, fish sauce, weird, strange things. Strange things afoot here.
That's for sure.
Mr. Growler.
Well, the first sip. Well, it's an India Pale Ale, all right.
It's very unique.
It's got almost a sandalwood.
Yeah, incense, sandalwood, potpourri. Yeah, all that sort of dried orange peels and cinnamon sticks and. But there's also an umami sort of that, almost like soy, like when you get takeout sushi.
Yeah.
And you open it up and there's that and that's, by the way, that's a good smell.
Yes, it is.
That umami is a good smell, but it's very unique to this. And does this meet expectations right now? Again, I'm throwing away the book.
Yeah. Yeah, this is.
So you have to throw away the book on this one and sort of invent your own.
This opens up a new path.
Yeah,
definitely. It's a dry beer for sure, or a dry ale for sure. And ales are notorious for their aromas, for their aromatics, and this definitely has the hop aromatics. The flavors are not expected.
Yeah. Well, what you were talking about on one of the beers previous was tannin. This beer has tannin because it's aged in barrel and it's on the sides of the cheek. The last one was more bitter, more like pure chocolate or espresso or coffee.
Yep.
This you feel the oak.
Yep.
And I don't know what sort of oak and where they got the bourbon barrels, but yeah. But it's sort of a very strange beer, because I think the IBUs are sort of contained.
Yes.
They're
not kick-ass.
They're like contain, the gorillas put in the cage, but also
maybe only about 40 IBUs. I will bring that down.
Yeah. But you still get some of that dried citrus and that the hoppy thing and some tropical fruits. But this has got all sorts of stuff to if you use your imagination.
Yeah.
You can find things here.
Yeah.
And the texture is very interesting.
It's a lot. It's not as full of a body as I expected. But then again, I think that's probably because it was in the barrels for that long. And
I think this beer needs, like certain wines, I think it would do better with like 10 minutes in the glass.
Yeah.
To really let it.
Let's check the temperature on this.
We're probably at 60.
64.
Yeah.
So that probably enhances a lot of the flavors that we're getting.
Yeah.
Because the cooler a beer, the less the flavors can develop.
Yeah.
So this has certainly allowed this beer to develop.
Yeah. I think this would, if they bottled this beer in, bottles, this could be something interesting for, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 years.
Yes. Oh, now there we go.
I don't know about canned aging so much, but I think this could have the potential for these guys
to put down
for a couple years.
Yeah.
It has all the elements.
Yep.
It has the acid, the tannin, the structure, the fuzz, the fizz.
I'm gonna try it a little bit more. Let's put some head on there.
Well, the thing is, when you move it around, the bubbles start to come back again.
Yes.
Very interesting beer.
It is. Well, once again, does Clown Shoe's origin story India Pale Ale aged in bourbon barrels meet expectations? Once again, it's a beer that leads us down another road.
Yeah.
And so it is a pleasant surprise. It doesn't meet expectations, but it certainly is an intriguing beer.
Well, maybe the new show is New Expectations.
We'll have to try that next time.
Well,
I'm the Old Growler, and we have Fred Dex.
Cheers, my mate.
Hoping all of your beers meet expectations.
Or new ones.